because of the plan abused. For example, most of green areas used for another purpose. Their function is misused. This was the critical challenges in our region. Thank you.
It's really interesting to hear all your challenges, and I noticed that the later tables have had more time to think about the challenges and problem. If you want, you can wait.
But I think the most challenge is prioritizing problems. The attitude or the awareness of political leaders is a challenge for me because resource is limited and prioritization is important. So the very problem and challenge is there is some problem in prioritizing problems. There is no thinking in sustainable way. So because the budget is assigned by political leaders, they just assign projects or budgets for in a reactive way rather than proactive way. So this is a very important challenge. And the other thing is some institutions need to link the people with the government system and research problems. This is a problem, so the government should go this way. There is such kind of linkage and research type of approach which can guide or consult the political leaders. There is some gap around there. That is my idea. Thank you very much.
Okay, everyone, I think I'm trying to bring you back to the whole group together. So it seems like you have a lot of things to reflect over. 1 minute per person, just to share some reflection. So, anyone that want to share the reflection from yesterday? Anyone? Alemayo?
I think my reflection for yesterday would be that I have learned that, especially from the experience of Overturnia, sustainability is never been an easy task. We have to take it like that. It is a difficult task. There will be full of ups and downs. Therefore, sustainability is. I realize that sustainability is a very difficult task, and we don't have. We should not give up in the process. And this is actually the lesson that I have learned from yesterday.
Thank you so much for sharing, and I can't stress and agree with you that I think it's very important that you look upon the type of work you are doing as a process. That's also why we call this a process leader training. And the process takes time, and also as Sturgun described yesterday, you will have ups and you will have downs. Also Christina mentioned that yesterday, that starting as the first eco-municipality in the world, it doesn't mean that you are the best in the world. But it means that you're continuously working with the process. Okay, anyone else who want to share some reflection?
Yesterday what we have learned was about process leader, the role of process leader. And in that topic what we have seen is just there are two domains that any process leader should have to be acquired with. These are just the first one is understanding of the concept. You have to have the conceptual skill and the technical skill. At the same time, you have to have the human relational skill in influencing others to meet and achieve your idea and plan. The other one, what we have learned was about key competencies. The 8 key competencies in sustainability.
So thank you so much for sharing. So as this, we need to work with the
on our mind. The bumblebee concept. The bumblebee concept is also very important for us. And the other thing is the fire soul approach. And the departure points for the Europeans and Ethiopian or developing and developed countries are different, but where we are going is to the same goal. That is our idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing, and I think that too.
Okay. You will not have a chance to discuss any longer of the energy that we get from the sunshine. The second law tells us that it's the entropy law. Entropy means chaos. It means that it can be a little bit more difficult to understand. By the way, matter is also energy, just so you understand. Matter cannot be destroyed either. They can switch the shape and go to another shape, but as being part of the energy, it can't be destroyed in that sense. But the other law, the entropy law, is more difficult to take in, because I'm looking at what I was taught in the schools. We human beings, producing was very important for us. That's where all the values was created, it was taught in the schools.